I just want you to be right here, Mr. Baby D Mom. Here you go. Welcome back to the channel, my people. Now in today's video, I'm gonna be fishing my little local public pond with the Ned rig. Last time I came out here, I was catching some fish, just doing the same thing. So I'm gonna try to see if this pattern will work again. It's still early, it's windy. I'm gonna clock in, then I'm gonna go find them. Let's get it. For whatever reason, there's always beavers out here swimming around whenever I come out here and fish. But that does not bother me and stop me from fishing, and I know the fish will still bite.
This is actually what a bite feels like. If you're lifting up and you feel if it's kind of heavy, maybe it seems like you can't actually catch up as you're retrieving, and then you have to really reel faster and just set.
Oh, dang. There we go. Oh, that's big. Oh, really, really big.
Now that's a nice big one right there. Choke the Ned rig. I'm using a 1/8 ounce Ned head, a 7-foot medium spinning rod, 6-pound mono, and a 2500 Shimano Stratic reel.
And I've got a good 400 casts out there into open water, but for the most part, straight away. So in ponds like this, when you don't have a whole lot of deep water for the fish to go to, because most of the fish live within 7 feet from the bank. Does that tell me anything? Not really, but fish way out there.
I always fish my Ned rig all the way to the bank, because you never know when there's going to be a fish that's going to bite right there by your feet. Now I came back and decided to come fish the afternoon when the sun is up higher and pitch into the cover. I caught 2 fish this morning with the Ned rig, and now let's see how many fish we can find in the cover. Let's go. As you guys see here, this is how I work my creature bait. Sometimes I'll let it soak for a little while and just give it a few hops, work it back a little bit, and do the same thing. Just spend a little bit more time in an area, and then if I don't get nothing, then I'll reel in and make my next pitch.
That feels like it should be one. There he is. Gosh!
My leg, son. This will make me Mom all day. pitching into thick cover like this, I always just pick my targets and hope that I'll land my creature bait in front of one space. It's pretty hard, but it takes patience and takes time. This fish right here, I took my time and slowly worked my creature bait all the way back to the bank. Instead of just pitching over there, give a few hops and reel it back in, make my next pitch. From where it landed all the way to almost to the shore, that's where I got the fish to bite. Took a little bit longer, but sometimes when I feel like there's a fish around the area, I kind of work my bait like this. Magic. I just want you to be right here. Mr. Baby D, Mom. Here you go. Moving along, areas like this where there's not a lot of cover and it's kind of sparse a little bit, I just make a cast parallel to the cover and just swim it and give it a few hops, reeling it back, and just fish it right next to the cover. And if there's a fish there, they'll bite. But it doesn't hurt to try, because fish will always be in cover no matter how shallow it is. I work my creature bait differently in different types of scenarios, like the thick cattails versus the sparse cover and cover mixed with matted cheese or laydowns. You gotta know how to present your creature bait correctly so you can get it in front of the fish's face and get them to bite. I always fish in front of the cattails, in the cattails, and the back side of the cattails where there's matted cheese at the back. Just try to fish the area to my best ability and try to catch these fish. Like I said, I'll never know where the fish are at in the cover unless I find them and present my creature bait right in front of their face. Just like that, my people. You dig? It doesn't matter how shallow you pitch. You leave me the shallow fish, and I'll be more than happy to catch them. You see how shallow it is, man?